All right, guys, we are back, and I've got something different for you today. This is your friend Keith, and we are here again live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England. I've got another BC Rich for the channel. I think this is only our third or fourth one, but it has something very special about it. You may have already noticed if you are astute. But yes, there's something special about this bridge, this tremolo system here. And if you look at the headstock, you might figure out what that is. James was telling me, he's like, "What's up with the headstock, man?" I said, "No, that's the right shape for a Warlock. You know, it matches it. It's kind of radical and out there." James isn't really down with the pointy guitars. And for those of you that are new, James is the producer and engineer here at the studio. And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then I looked back at the headstock and I said, "What? There's no tuners. Holy smokes." That's when I figured what was up. Yeah. And then I looked at the nut and I said, "What? Where are the Allen keys?" Because he's like, "Yeah, it's got a Floyd Rose." That doesn't look like a Floyd Rose nut. And then when I saw this, I looked at the font for the Floyd Rose because I was like, "Oh, it's a Korean BC Rich, which is awesome, but it must have some sort of like licensed Floyd Rose. It doesn't have an actual Floyd Rose." And then I see Floyd Rose, not licensed by or anything, but it's a really funny font. It's very modern looking, much more updated. And then I see this Speedloader. Whoa, I've never heard of that before. And I see these ends kind of match these ends. And that's when your buddy Keith learned something new about this model. This is the BC Rich Warlock NJ Series Speedloader Edition. I just call it Speedloader Edition. I don't know. They just call it Warlock NJ Series. And many people, especially my fellow Americans, think that NJ stands for New Jersey Series because these guitars, I think there was originally a factory in Neptune, New Jersey, way back in the 80s. Could be wrong about that. Pretty sure, though, that there was. And production shifted to Korea, and those are the initials of the factory in Korea. I can't pronounce it for the life of me. I'm not going to try. But yeah, that's where their premium non-USA custom shop guitars are built. And you've got some insane features on this guitar for the money, guys. For one, a real Floyd Rose with this crazy Speedloader system. How it works, these strings, there you go. These are Floyd Rose made in the USA, Speedloader strings. These strings are measured to like an exact length. They pop in here, they pop in here. The guitar is in tune, all 6 strings changed within 30 seconds from an experienced tech. That is crazy, guys. Worth having one just for the novelty of it and just to have that speed on your hands. Also has a built-in trem blocker or tremolo no or whatever you want to call it, to where this becomes a hardtail. It doesn't whammy and move all over the place. Great looking quilted maple top with matching headstock. You've got 24 frets, diamond inlays on an ebony board. Very nice. Really hard to get ebony at this price point these days. And yeah, there's the rest of it. It's a bolt-on, which is nice because you can make easier adjustments to the neck if needed. It's more serviceable. Points are all in really good condition. It's been really well kept. I think these were made early to mid 2000s because I think the Speedloader came out in 2003. I'm not familiar with the nomenclature for BC Rich serial numbers, but there it is for you. Wow. Really good condition, guys. There's a few little, like, I don't know, smudge marks, or if they're a few little marks in the lacquer. That feels a little bit sticky, actually. That's just actually hair. don't know how much of this would just wipe off. That just came off. Let's have a little look. Okay, those are just smudges. Giving it the old spit shine. Free Keith DNA with purchase. Nice. Yeah, already that came off. I think this is just... Let's try that one. Yeah, this is coming off. Yep, that's coming off. All right, there's not really any scratches or chips or anything I can find on here. Little tiny ding there. You can see, but I mean, that thing is super minor and you can't see it unless you get the light directly over it. Boom, right there. Very, very small, guys. I think around the jack there might have been a couple super tiny marks there. Other than that, it's a little bit dusty. If you saw on the bridge, the tremolo, a little dusty. But I would say for the age, this is excellent condition. Yeah. Very, very cool. I've always been a fan of the Warlock, and I've always thought this was a pretty radical headstock design. If you think this looks cool, check out the BC Rich Beast. That's an even more exaggerated, very aggressive looking guitar. Definitely a metal guitar. This thing screams metal. I say, check it out. See how you feel and get on with these pickups. Take them out and throw in something super hot and heavy. Whether it's some DiMarzios, some EMGs, no matter what, you're going to have a good time. Cool. Well, I gotta get going, guys. I've got so many videos. I've got this to do. I've got this to do. I've got this to do. Very, very nice. What else do we have? We've got... all of those to do. All of these to do. And some more ESP goodness down there. So, I'm gonna skedaddle, say goodnight, and I'll catch you all in another video coming up right after this. If you want to buy this guitar, it's on reverb.com. It's also on our website, essexrecordingstudios.com, or just get in touch with us on our Facebook, at Essex Recording Studios, or our Instagram, at Essex Recording Studios. Probably got 1 or 2 people a week buying off of there. Really, really cool. Appreciate that. And thank you for subscribing. 3,500 subscribers, over 1.1 million views, and we've got something really cool coming up. We're going to be at the YouTube Studios in London on the 24th of September. So we'll see you then. Later, guys.